Hi everybody, we're working from home now because obviously with the lockdown, well, I don't think they can call it complete lockdown at the minute, but we can't make it an essential journey to the studio. So what we've done is we've cleared out our back room, which is probably to prove to you that even in a small space you can still do some classwork to keep yourselves going. And this is especially important for Richard Cicchetti children that should have been taking the exam on May the 31st. But anyway, you've often heard me talk about using a sturdy dining chair for a bar or the kitchen sink. We've got a bookcase over that stage. You could even probably use something like that. This is probably a little bit too high for me, but it will do while we're under these circumstances. So we're going to take a senior ballet bar class this afternoon. And we're going to start, I've got my list on the chair. I'm usually pretty good at working off the top of my head, but we'll try and keep it in some good order. So we're going to take the setting of the pliés from the grade 4 imperial syllabus, which is your demi-plié, stretch, rise and learn, full plié in first, second position. We're in fifth, and we're going to take fourth crossed. And we will give you the music for both sides, and I'm really going to mark it for you and just give you some points as we go through. And Miss Ali's on music. Thank you very much, Miss Ali. Second, and demi-plié, stretch and rise back to the knees, lower, full plié. 5, don't drop the head, and incline, stretch second and bend, stretch, rise, lower, hold the turn out, and knees out over toes, don't roll the ankles. Fifth position and bend, stretch, up, down, full plie. 6, hope you're going right down to your full depth. Fourth cross, bend, and watch this back knee doesn't fall forward on that full plie in a second. Keep it right out over that toe. Heels, oh here comes Pixie. Stretch, close, arms down. Now still keep up your discipline, use all your traditions, turn towards your bar to face the other way, and Miss Ali will play the music for us for the second side. Thank you. And second, and demi-plié, stretch and rise, look your shoulders relaxed. 5, 6, 7, 8, second and demi, stretch and rise up, down, knees out over the toes. 5, fully use those turn out muscles. Fifth position and 1, 2, 3/4 points if we can get there. 5, 6, 7, fourth crossed and 1, 2, 3. And if you can't feel that muscle pulling, your leg will have fallen forward through the demi-plié, stretch, dégage and close. Okay, we're going to take an unset back montendu exercise now. It's all things that you've done before in class. We're going to take 1 back montendu on straight legs, 1 tendu closing on a demi-plié. Repeat that en croix. 7, 8, 1 to the back, 3 and 4, and a transference of weight to second. 5, 6 and 7, and it will come again for you. Twice through on our first side, thank you. And stretch, close, plie, second, plie to the back, and second, and repeat. Use the port de bras to the front and bend, second, close behind you, derriere, transference of weight Actually, if I move over this way, I can mark part of it with you, so my pretend bar. Thank you. And stretch, close, plie, second, to the back, and transfer of weight, and repeat, 1, front, 2, plie, stretch, plie, derrière, and second, close and finish. Good, now go to face your bar or your kitchen sink and take our battement glissés exercise. 8 with the right foot, I know it's only 4, 8 with the left foot, 4 with the right, 2 with the right, 2 with the left, 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. And I've chosen a nice steady piece of music for you so that you can feel really pulled up as you have less time to transfer the weight. So you face your bar, your sink or windowsill, whatever you're holding on to, and I'll face the screen to show you through. Thank you. It's on bar, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8, 4 with your right foot, 4 with your left foot, 2 with the right, 2 with the left. Oh, it's going to come all the way through again. Halfway back to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're starting to get a bit tired now, so good, sinking a little bit. Make sure we're pulled up. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Try not to look like a penguin on the last 4. Keep pulled up out of the hips. Jolly well done. Give those legs and feet a shake now. If you happen to be doing this on a warm day, perhaps now would be a nice idea just to take a sip of your drink. Keep yourself hydrated. And we'll go on to the rond de jambe exercise. So I've chosen for you demi-assemblé soutenu, 1 rond de jambe in 2 close, or 3 and 1 close on it. Okay, so you've done this setting with me loads of times before. Let's go straight into it, Miss Ali. Thank you.
Number 3, rond de jambe attire.
Ready? Use a nice breathe. Introduction. And 1. Stretch. 2. Rond de jambe in 2 counts. 3. And 3 in 1 count. 5, 6, 7. Close behind. Reverse. 1. Second. 3, 4. 1 count, 1 count, 1 count, close. And turn round on your second side. And breathe. It's your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, heel on top, 5, 6, 7, close behind you, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 count, 1 count, 1 count, close. And that was a nice gentle exercise, wasn't it? So now we're going to make ourselves go a little bit quicker. You're going to do your grand battements. So dependent on how much room you've got, you should be working with the leg at 90 degrees now if you can. And it's what Miss Lee calls the elementary 4 grand battements in each position en croix. Thank you, Miss Ali. close in front and derriere. 1 at the back, 2 and 3 and 4. Last ones, close behind, over 90 degrees hopefully. And close. Well done, girls and boys. Just be careful you don't distort for the sake of trying to get your leg up. It'd be better to keep it a little lower and that heel right on top there. Let's start on our second side now. There's my bar. And 1, 2, and in your head it's going up here somewhere. 3, 4, and close in front, behind, in front, behind, and 1 to the back, 2 and 3, 4, and second close front, second behind, in front. Okay, going to take our battement frappes now. Frappe means to strike. At your level, you would be working en croix. But I think for the sake of the fact that I'm not in the class with you to really direct you and correct you, let's go and think about, here comes Pixie, there she goes. Let's just think about how we did it in second position. So a really good revision of the technique. We'll add the doubles, but we'll add the doubles and we'll have thinking time in between. So we're going to do 8 battement frappes to second, 7 and 8, double 1, double 2, double 3, double 4. Now I can't remember if the music comes again. If it does, then we're going to just draw on the flat, draw to retire and balance. Again, if we were in class down at work, I'd have you on the demi-point, so you might want to keep that up your sleeve to try yourself, but to be safe, maybe just stay on the flat for now till we've got strength back up again. Thank you. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, double 1, double 2, double 3, double 4, and then lower it down and close it back in. I made a bit of a muck up on that 7, 8 into the doubles. I did it with my hands for you on the other side. Thank you. Stretch, place. 1, 2, 3, single, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and retire, and balance, and lower down. Okay, and we're going on to our petit battement sur le coup de pied now. So we've got 8 on the flat with the accent, and then you've got 8 on the demi-point with the single stretched foot, and then you can either put your foot down back up to that retire again for the balance, or stay on your demi-point dependent on what your calf muscle on your supporting leg is saying to you. All right, thank you, Miss Anne. I think we'll take a little pause after we've done this on the second side. Thank you. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And your balance. And I had some right old cramp in the old calf muscle there, but didn't let it get us down. Okay, second side. Thank you. And place. And 1, and 2, 3. Double supporting leg. Core muscles. Rise. Back. Front. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you. And we'll just take a brief pause. Right, Right, here we are. Now we're going to take battement fondu. We're going to use this revision exercise. We're going to take one set through incurred, attire, which was the way that you did it in the Imperial Grade 4, and then you're going to add the Grade 5, which is the fondu en l'air. Remember that this is only at 45 degrees when it's en l'air, so you don't need to kill yourselves, but placing is the all-important factor here. And think about the fondu slow motion of how you're landing from your jump. So when we said the pliés at the beginning of the lesson, knee out over the toe on that supporting leg. Okay, here we go, first side, thank you. Stretch, and the arm comes down for the attire and stays there. Second, down, down, up, fondu, breathe the foot in, forwards. Second, leave the arm there, to the back, and you could balance, and dégagé, and close. And we'll listen to that for our second side. Turn towards your bar, thank you. Arm, dégagé, bend, stretch in front. Position and behind you derrière, and second on left, fully stretch foot, stretch both knees together, bend both legs together, in, behind you, second, and you could take your balance there, and close. Okay, well done. So I think two or three more things at the bar. Got an adage at the bar now. So again, we've used today as a lot of revision of our basic techniques. We're going to take one développé in each position incurred, which you've been doing since grade 3, and which you'll be doing probably to the end of your dancing career in 4 counts. Da, 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 da. Then we've got a nice ending. We're going to take a full plié. 2, 3, 4. We haven't done any hamstring stretches yet, so we're going to do a forward port de bras. Your head's going to be on your knees. Coming up, coordinate, keep the head in the frame of that arm as you come up. Open the arm to second. We're going to do a side bend towards our bar. Coming upright, rising, cross the 5th position and balance. Okay, let's have some music for that then, please. Thank you.
9. Développé and demi-grand rond de jambe.
Breathe. 2, 3, 4. Peel up. 1. 90-degree retire forward. I'm at 45. You should be at 90. And 5. Coordinate arm and leg together. Close everything. 1, 2, 3. Close. The arm is going to stay in second this time, as your foot closes into 5th. Full plié. 1, 2, right down, and full. Port de bras, breathe out. Head on your knees. Up in one piece. Second, lift the bar. And shoulders down. Rise, balance, and down we come. And round on our second side. Thank you. Feet 5th. Breathe the arm if you want to. Retire. 1, fold, 2, 3. And 4. Second position up. 90 degrees, heels on top. Close behind. 1, 2. Right behind that shoulder line. Close. Up. Second. And close. We'll leave the arm there. Full plié. 1, back on your heels, stay over the balls of your feet. And lift the arm. Second, up. To your bar, 3, 4, and rising up, cross the toes, balance, shoulders back, long neck, and down you come. And we need something to release our legs a little bit now, so we're going to take that one on cloche. Now, dependent on where you are in your house, I'm going to probably kick the garage door, but anyway, so you can either go forwards and backwards. If you've got furniture or you're in the kitchen or something, don't forget you can always angle yourself. Let's take 16, and I think we'll just close the foot back into first position. Normally I'd ask you to take your hands off the bar and balance in that first arabesque line. Cicchetti students, you'd be in Richard's long Cicchetti line, so just be mindful of that. Let's have some music. There's a really good swing. Push that heel through the first position. Thank you.
Battement en cloche, set exercise.
Ready. 6, 7, 8. Swing under 2, under 3, and your leg is going up under 6, under 7, and 8, and another lock 2, and 3, under 4, 5, 6, 7, and close back into that first position. Well done, arms down to bra bar. Good, and second side.
Battement en cloche, set exercise.
6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. We're going to close into first today. 5, 6, 7, and first. And finally for today, we're going to take some demi-point work. So face your dining chair or your kitchen sink. Oh, I did say to the children in the grade 3, some of your daddies have actually put bars on your walls at home for you. So if you're lucky enough to have one of those, use those. We're going to do the Cicchetti point work releve exercise, which if you don't know it, is releve devant, releve derrière, releve fifth, releve passé derrière. So that releve fifth is a bit of a surprise. It comes in the middle of the exercise instead of at the end. Releve devant, second side, derrière, fifth, passé. Reverse the exercise straight away. All you older ones know this really well, so here we go. Thank you.
Posez coupé en avant and relevés from 1 foot to 1 foot. Girls, set exercise.
Ready? Plié and devant and derrière and fifth and passé. Devant and derrière and fifth. Reverse derrière, devant, fifth. Passé, derrière, devant, fifth. Passé. There, now hopefully the endorphins have really got going and you think, oh, it's a shame I could have done some more. There's nothing stopping you doing your own sautés, changements, petit jetés. If you've got enough room, you can maybe add some pirouettes. Maybe next time Miss Sally and I'll put some music on, not necessarily demonstrate with you, but put some music on that you can practice to at home. Look out for the Cicchetti syllabus music and our tutorials on your exam work. And let's finish off properly like we would do in class with a nice reverence, which I forgot to put on Miss Sally's playlist. So, curtsy for the girls,
Reverence.
for the girls and boys. 1, 2, 3. Girls and boys. Thank you, students. We're really missing you. Stay well and safe.